So, in just 3 years, this man brought peace, hope, and inspiration to a new generation of young and proud Americans. This man was John Fitzgerald Kennedy. I bet you're wondering, how could I connect with a man like JFK? Quite simple. One big major point. We're all Americans, whether we like it or not. Even though we are different in the way we believe in certain political ideas, or we have different goals or different beliefs, we're all united by one thing, and that's to continue the progress and success of this great nation of ours. It's my firm belief that JFK should represent what the future of this country should look like. Bold, optimistic, and not afraid of change. Now let me guide you quickly through one of history's greatest men. According to jfklibrary.org, he was born on May 29, 1917 in Brookline, Massachusetts. JFK came from a strong Irish Catholic family that had many connections in the world of politics and finance. So he was a rich kid. Later on during World War II, he would serve his country in the U.S. Navy, where he would earn the Navy Marine Corps Medal and a Purple Heart for acts of bravery. After the war, he would get involved in politics, first as a U.S. representative of the state of Massachusetts in 1947, later as a senator in 1952, and obviously, if you guys have paid attention in your history class, as our 35th president on January 20th, 1961. As you know, JFK, even though he was only president for 3 years, was a man of many accomplishments, whether it was supporting the civil rights movement, creating the Peace Corps, or winning the space race by sending a man to the moon. How many people can say that? But in my opinion, his biggest accomplishment would be how he handled the Cuban Missile Crisis, and in a way single-handedly saved us from nuclear annihilation. So, in a sense, you can thank JFK that you guys are still alive to this day. Although the man is known for his major accomplishments, that's not why I look up to him. I look up to him because of the qualities that he represents. And in this case, it would be audience adaptability and optimism. So audience adaptability, like it says, is the ability to adapt to any audience. And it's important because it allows you not only to feel less nervous, but also feel more comfortable with the crowd. So I use it in my job as a cashier. I know, cashier. And in my job, I'm exposed to different people. Kids, old timers, potheads. Potheads are interesting, but that's getting sidetracked. And in my job, I have to use a certain set of tones, words, and manners with each different person. So for example, how I talk to a child will be different than how I talk to an adult. Another quality that I try to exemplify is optimism. For me, optimism is a positive view on the world and also positive actions to match. A personal story of mine where I've used optimism would be in the 10th grade when I tried out for my school soccer team. Many people told me I could never, ever get in because I was short, slightly pudgy, and I didn't know how to roll the ball. But I still practiced and practiced and practiced, and I eventually made the team, although we didn't win that many games, so it was a pretty shallow victory. As you guys already know, JFK was a man who put the needs of others first, and his accomplishments are a clear reflection of that. In the end, if we follow his example, our country, like him, will always be on a path of peace, progress, and positive patriotism. Now, in light of the current administration we're living under, I want to leave you guys under some very positive words that I hope you guys will take with you for the rest of your life. JFK once said, "Life is never easy. There is work to be done and obligations to be met. Obligations to truth, to justice, and to liberty." Thank you.